Airbnb just launched a major update including services. So if you're interested in launching one of these services and start making some extra side money, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your service listed on Airbnb. It's super easy to do so, but there are some things to be aware of. Some of the services include, for example, photography, chefs, prep meals, training, hair, spa, catering, and nails. And depending on your city, there are different services that are provided and they're constantly being added. Airbnb is also massively advertising the services, as you can see here on the home screen. They're up there along with experiences and of course homes. So the first step we want to do is I'll provide a link, and if you click on the link, not only do you potentially get a referral bonus, but I could actually personally help you throughout your process. So if you have any questions or get stuck along the way, I could be used as a great resource. So it's very simple to do so. How it works is you're going to create a listing, add your offerings and then the details, and then submit for review, which can take up to 2 weeks, if not longer in some cases, especially I'm assuming in the beginning with a lot of people applying for services. And then from there, you're just going to select whatever service you're planning on providing. And for this example, I'm going to go with photography because that's what I've been doing for the last several years now. So now we're just going to answer some basic questions. So how long have I been doing it? I've been doing it for 5 years, and click next. Now you just want to enter in your qualifications. So Airbnb wants to make sure that there's qualified people providing these services to their guests on their platform. They don't want just some random person claiming that they're doing photography even though they've never done it and selling that service to a guest. So basically here I would really just sell yourself and answer all the questions for experiences. If you have a degree in career highlights, if you don't have, say, a degree in photography or whatever your service you're providing, that's totally fine. You just leave that one blank and fill out the other information. So the next step is going to be adding an online profile. So say for photography, this is a great way to show up your past work and really highlight how good of a photographer you are or whatever service you're planning on providing. Next up, you're just going to add in your residential address, and then you just click next. And where are you planning to provide those services? You could either travel to the guests or have the guests come to you. But yeah, just click next. And now we're just going to add in some photos, and it's going to show off our skills. It's also nice that if you click in the bottom left, it gives you tips. Airbnb wants you to succeed with getting published with your service. So it just gives you the best amount of tips, such as keeping it simple, provide a variety. So very helpful. And from here, I'm just going to add in some real estate pictures. If I wanted to do, say, portraits, I would add in portrait pictures here. But whatever your service is for, you're going to have to add in at least 15 pictures and then click next. Now we're going to actually add our service. So this is what the guests can actually book and pay us for. So we're going to do portraits by Kevin and then a little subtitle underneath it. And now one of the final steps is creating our offering. So you're going to have to create a minimum of 3 different offers. We're going to offer 3 different photo shoots. So whatever your service is, you're going to put in the name and then a little subtitle. We're going to add in a picture for it, how many guests, and then just set your price per guest and then the minimum price for booking. Then after that, you could add in some discounts, and I would recommend to do this, especially in the beginning. The reviews on Airbnb are one of the most important things. So a service with 0 reviews, there are going to be a lot of guests that are hesitant. So I would maybe do this for the first, 1 to 3 until you get a couple of reviews. So just a way to incentivize guests to actually book your service. And then you could update what days you're available and the time and how long it's going to be for. After that, you're going to have to do this 2 more times, so you get a total of at least 3 offerings. Then that's basically it. It's going to ask you 2 quick questions, and then all you have to do is agree to the terms, and it's going to submit it for you. Like I said, it's going to take up to 2 weeks, but it really depends on how many people are applying for services. Good luck overall, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Airbnb or drop a comment down below. Also, if you're interested on how to make a new experience or how to host on Airbnb, I have videos on that as well. I'll see you guys in the next one.